Hey, what's up, guys? Houston here. Let me ask you, what if you was able to get your website developed with no money up front, okay? And they were willing to actually put you on a net 30, net 60, or net 30, 90-day term. No money out of pocket for the development of the website. Now, you can have bad credit, no revenue in the business, a brand new business. Would that be something that you all would like to have access or even check out? If so, then this video is going to help you with that. Now, here's the thing about it. The company I'm talking about, it's called Amplify. Okay, it's called Amplify Score. All right, they do exactly that. As a matter of fact, we're going to talk about some of the products they have. But the thing about it is, when you are a new business startup, you don't even have to be a new business startup. A lot of people, they want to be recognized globally, right? And because they want to be recognized globally, the best way to do that is to have a website, right? Now, with this company, it gets even better. And I'm going to talk about how it gets better in a minute. But the thing about it is, they have all these different IT tools to help you put out your product, to help develop your website so you can get recognized globally. That being said, let's just look at some of this stuff before I go any further. So, looking at the IT tools, all right. So, they offer IT tools to generate a business plan, slogan generation, marketing strategy generator, a logo generator, YouTube script generator, Google ads generator. So they have a lot of AI tools in here to help you do that, right? That's just the beginning of what it is that they offer. Let's look at something else. They offer digital product. Let's jump down to this web development, because this is the important part. Having a website. Let me tell you, if you want to grow your, I don't care if you're cutting grass, right? A lot of people run to Instagram, they run to Snapchat, they run to TikTok and stuff with videos and stuff. But to make yourself credible, especially when you're trying to build a business and you're looking to get business credit funding and stuff, you need to have a website. All right. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. All right. And so, again, when you're starting out, you're on a tight budget, you don't have any money to pay out of pocket to have a website design. This company will actually do it for you, and they are offering it for 30, 60, 90-day terms. All right. Now, that's one of the things I always tell you. When you start your business up, you register your business stuff, and you get ready to go to the banks, all right, and you have all your documentation. The number one thing, and this is more important than a DUNS, if you don't have nothing else besides your registered information, paperwork, and stuff like that, the number one thing is having a website. Okay. I'm telling you, it's more important than a DUNS number, it's more important than a paydex score. A lot of people are not aware of it. Well, I have 100 paydex score. How come I'm not getting any funding? And I ask them, well, do you have a website? No. Are you using a corporate email? No. So if you're not using these things, and these are so important to the bank to show you actually as a legit individual, then how are they to trust you? Okay. This is something that a lot of people are not being aware of. I just seen a post where they're talking about a lot of people, small business owners are getting turned down, not getting approved for like credit cards and loans and stuff. I guarantee many of those do not have a website. They do not have a corporate email. They do not have a active bank account. So they don't have these things that are most important to help them legitimize their business, right? You want to look legitimate. And a lot of these people are missing this, just these small elements. It's not a lot of things that you need in order to qualify for funding. But you having a website, you having a corporate email, that's something that you definitely should have. All right. Now, that being said, the thing about it for most people, again, they may not have the budget to have a website. This company actually would do it for you. Okay. They're actually offering to do it upfront for you and put you on a net 30 account or net 60 account or a net 90 account. So they're giving you options. All right. We're going to get into some of the details of this because I just want to show you, out of all transparency, what it is that they're saying, not what I'm saying, what they're saying, so you can have an understanding of why this information is so important. All right. So give me one moment. Let me share this here with you. Here's the thing about it. They ask some of the questions. Who can become a member of the Amplify store? Anybody with an EIN number, no delinquencies in the business credit report, can become a member by applying for a net 30, 60, and 90-day account or trade line. So if you don't have any current trade lines that are delinquent, you are qualified. It has nothing to do with your personal credit. Okay, this has nothing to do with your personal credit. You can have a 300 credit score and you still can get approved for this account. Now, I know for some of you all like, well, who do they report to? And I know we're familiar with Dun and Bradstreet, Experian, Equifax. Well, guess what? This here company, they actually report to Moody's. If you all aren't familiar with Moody's, for us with the stock market and stuff, it's a major business credit. It's a global business credit bureau. Okay? So instead of reporting just to Experian, Equifax, Dun and Bradstreet, they actually report to Moody's. They currently do not report to Dun and Bradstreet and Experian, but they are in the process of trying to qualify to get that. But they do report on a global level. So again, if you want your company to be recognized globally and to show legitimacy globally, that's what they do. They report to Moody's. All right. Now, here's the thing about it. When they report at the first of the month, is when they report. All right. Now, there's no minimum purchase. All right. You get a credit limit based on, again, net 60s, net 30s, net 90. There's a way, if you want to reach out to them, you can contact them. This is their address, this is their email. All right. For those of you that want to know. Now, it is an IT subscription based type of thing. So let's get into the details of that. All right. So here we go. Talk about membership. You can become a member of Amplify Score by paying $9.99 when you apply for a net 30 as a monthly payment with one-time setup fee of $2.99. Okay. So $10 then for the applying for the net 30, and then it's a setup fee of basically $2.99. All right. The reason I'm showing you this is because I want you all to clearly understand what this company is offering so that you won't say, well, he didn't say that. They didn't say it. No, no, no. I am saying it, and I'm showing you in the fine print what they are saying. It's a shop now, pay later with net 30, 60, or 90 term. Members will get a 200 credit by default that can be utilized to purchase digital products from cloud-based business sources, ebooks, downloads on net 30 terms. Okay. Members eligible for another credit amount as per the net 30, net 60, and net 90 terms credit approval. This credit can be utilized toward the purchase of any kind of product available on Amplify Store. Okay. So again, like I said, that credit can be utilized toward helping you get your website developed. They do offer higher limits. Okay. They do offer higher limits, but again, it's going off of what your actual what's on your current business credit file. Now, if you are a new business, you haven't established your business credit file yet, then of course you're going to look at the low end. But at the same time, the benefit to you, one, it's a tax write-off, right? Because it is startup cost. So did you all know that you actually can write off up to $5,000 on your taxes as a tax write-off? Here's the thing about it. I tell you guys all the time, when you don't register your business, when you don't have the proper resources, it makes it so much harder for you to get funding. Well, this is one of the resources you need. You do need a website. All right. It's so important. You need a website. I would tell you, I would even focus on getting a corporate email. I would not be using a Yahoo or Gmail. You want a corporate email. All right. And so with this here company, they do the consulting to communicate with you. They do offer refunds as well. All right. And they tell you about the refund policy. All right. I'm not going to bore you with that. But now you know if you are a new business or an existing business, you don't have a website, but you don't have the money out of pocket. This is a resource that you can actually check out to see if they fit your needs to get your website done without money up out of pocket. All right. So I hope that this helps you. If you have any questions, I'll put the link below. You can reach out to them, check out all of their products, and I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.